Good morning, good people. Oh boy, I have gotten kind of off track because um, been having to go back home and get the injections for my knee, and I went and saw a specialist for the vertigo, and it's kind of funny because he's feeling different places in my neck and turning my head in different directions that are kind of setting um, it off, and trying to figure out exactly how to isolate um, what's going on with it. And it turns out where he's isolated it is the muscles and the tendons in the neck that are connecting with the back of my skull and my eardrums. And there's different exercises to do to help relieve some of the tension and the stress on there and the pressure to help balance it along with some exercises. So this is actually really good news. We'll see how well it works going forward. Injections for my knee have been insane this time. I've literally told my doctor that he is a miracle worker. The fact that I can do this with this knee, I can walk down the steps like regular walking. Heck, I can run in place. The injections this time have been freaking fantastic. So from that standpoint, they're great. And this morning, now one other thing too, I'm finding out there's triggers and things that also make the vertigo happen. Dehydration can do it. So drinking, first thing I do in the morning, I drink coffee, and coffee actually dehydrates you a lot too. And I kind of drink a lot of coffee, and it's been the heat and everything else of working outside. So I need to make sure I drink more water. I am doing these electrolytes. They're very salty though. I've been adding like a half a pack to like a thing full of water like this to like this is my ice water that I was drinking instead of coffee coming down the road. So subtle changes in life can make a difference. My blood pressure this morning was 120 over 70. Now some of that may be because I have been drinking more water, because when you are dehydrated, your blood is thicker and it actually is harder to pump. So learning more and more things about being better. So being back at home, we ended up having a 4th of July cookout this weekend with the kids and things. And we spent the weekend literally working on the house. Because I've been here, me and Tracy for the most part, we've been working and focusing on here, and the place looks great. But at home, I've got my fish pond that's there, my man cave and things. With football coming up, I needed to get all that stuff together. So I'm redoing my studio there, upgrading some of the equipment and things. Ended up doing like complete water change on the fish pond, and getting that thing together. Looking good. The fish are happy as can be. Planting some more flowers and things like that. And just being gone for a few days, my God, we got some rain and stuff here. The garden out here, let's take a peek real quick while I'm making my coffee. I've got to pick vegetables. I've got, look at all these little tiny peppers right here. The cabbages are heading up a lot better. These seem to be coming back now. I've got a couple of tomatoes I picked yesterday. They're doing really, really good. More cabbages. These tomato plants over here, my gosh, they are doing fantastic. My peppers, I messed up because I didn't pick them and kind of lost some of them. This one, I don't know what happened to it, but that one will be a real good one. Look over here, my banana peppers. Look at these. They're doing great. More tomato plants that are doing good. The garden down here is doing fantastic. I've got tons and tons of banana peppers over here that actually need to be picked. These tomato plants, these are some of the Franken tomato plants that we have here that are growing real well. Look at that, whole cluster of them. Need to actually tie them up some more. They grew so much while we were gone that I've actually got to get taller stakes in here and do more tying up for them. Pepper plants down here are doing really good and things. And what I'll also say is we've been using the water here from the water tower. And I'm going to say that I think that it's making a difference for the plants, because you look at how healthy the plants look in here, how green, everything is growing really, really well. And I love it. I can't wait to start cutting and using some of these pepper plants. It looks like, and this is good, when the potato tops turn brown and die, that's when it's time to pick the potatoes. So those are ready just about to harvest. The onions are going to be getting close to where we can actually start picking some of those for spring onions, and it won't be long before those are going to be ready to be harvested. So yeah, we're getting a few things in here. Oh my goodness, look at the jalapeno peppers. I need to pick these guys too. Look at that. Well, I need to get a clipper and cut them, but I got some great jalapeno peppers right there. Some more of the cherry tomatoes. And let's go on down here. I'm barefoot at the moment, but it'll just kind of ground me a little bit better. Squirrels over there chasing each other. But you can see, look, peppers right there. Look at the jalapenos. The bell peppers, more jalapenos. The onions and the bell peppers, they're doing pretty good. These are the ghost peppers. They've been really, really slow to grow. But I've got, look at those, look at these. Wow. I got to tie up my tomatoes. Look at that. Let's go ahead and pull some of these cherry tomatoes. And you can see the Franken tomatoes over here that are doing really good. Yeah. So I've got to get out here, and I need to really get these plants tied up better. So make some more tomato stakes, get those cherry tomatoes tied up, and my peach trees that we planted, they're doing really good. We planted those in the fall, and we put some tomato plants over here, and you can see those are growing up pretty good. I've got my watering system. I don't know that it watered this morning. Let's check and make sure I got it on. So hang on for a second. Okay, so we have one other change here. About 3 weeks ago, this guy showed up outside meowing, and for a couple of days kept meowing. Tracy started feeding him and things and so on, and now looks like we have a cat. We have no idea where Ginger came from, who her mom is, who the owners were. All we know is she's just been here. They say cats like the sound of water. And so what we think happened is the pond out there, the fountain that we have out there, that the sound of the water is what gave her comfort, because she was really tiny. She was just a real baby, not that she's very big now. And so we've got a cat that's bouncing around and learning all about taking care of a cat. So that's the update on where we are right now. And I'm going to try and make sure, my daughter said make sure I drink water first before I drink coffee to make sure I'm not dehydrated. So, here we go. Now I can get my coffee and get to work. Peace out. Are you chasing your tail